Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Modern, and we're back with another episode of Road to the Top. Currently, I think we're something like 4-1 on Battle Spot. I did one little match earlier just to go and make sure my internet was going and working, and I ended up winning it, which is pretty good. Um, and yeah, we're still rocking the same exact team as before. Pretty standard team nowadays. It's Weavile, Porygon, Tapu Koko, Gyarados, Garchomp, and Celesteal. So the bottom four Pokemon, pretty common core nowadays. The top two, Weavile and Porygon, are just Pokemon that I like and I think sort of fit the team. Maybe not Porygon as much, but I really like Weavile. So yeah, we're just going to keep on using the same team for now. I think I'm going to do about 10 battles a team, just like I was doing beforehand, except obviously I'm going to be doing a lot more videos nowadays. So, yeah, hopefully we can hit those 10 episodes a lot quicker than before. Okay, so yeah, we're 4-1 right now. It looks like I was going and checking the battle spot rankings, and it looks like people are playing a lot more, so hopefully we'll actually play against some real teams. If not, then maybe we can get some fun stuff in, but yeah, hopefully that's always the hope, is I always want to have competitive battles for you guys. I don't want to go and have like really bad teams on these episodes, but I'm not just going to go and skip like a bunch of episodes for stuff. Because I actually want to like go and play and actually show you guys my progress. Alrighty, so my opponent's team, they're going to have Decidueye, Politoed, Marowak, Persian, the Araquanid, I think, and then Tapu Koko. So this actually looks like a very good match for my own Tapu Koko. I think Tapu Koko, Weavile pretty much cover everything on their team, so yeah, I think I'm just going to go for my standard lead. Weavile, Tapu Koko covers everything. And I don't think I can go wrong with Garchomp and Gyarados this match. Although, there's actually, like, I think sorry, not Tapu Koko. I think Porygon has some use here. Gyarados could also be really good, too. I think I might go Porygon over Garchomp, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm going to go Porygon over Garchomp. This seems like a weird decision, but I don't think Earthquake is going to be as useful this match, just because Araquanid and Decidueye don't really care about it, and Porygon can also hit everything on the team, besides Tapu Koko, I think, super effectively. So yeah, that's my hope. I'm bringing Porygon over Garchomp because I don't think Garchomp's damage is going to be as good for this match. And I also don't think the resistance to electric-type attacks is going to help much either. So they're going to lead Tapu Koko, Araquanid. Pretty good lead matchup for me just because Araquanid is pretty scared of Tapu Koko here. Let's see, they're going to have the Electric Seed. So this is still pretty good for me because, you know what, now I really wish I had Garchomp because like, right now, if I could go for Discharge and switch into Garchomp, that could be pretty good. Although they might go for Dazzling Gleam here. I think I'm just going to go for a Fake Out into Araquanid and go for a Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, I think this covers most of my options because, okay, they just Protect. So maybe they're going to double Protect. If not, I think I'm still fine as long as I don't lose 2 Speed Ties with Tapu Koko. Because I should be able to 2-hit KO their Tapu Koko right here with Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. And they're going to go for Dazzling Gleam as well. So let's see if they're choice specs. If they are, they can KO Weavile. Ooh, and they crit my Tapu Koko. They're Life Orb, though, so I actually think this is fine here. I think this is fine. Yeah, because I'm going to go for the Z-move into that. Dazzling Gleam, that should cover everything because Wide Guard! Okay, I'm gonna lose now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I had no idea that thing got Wide Guard. But, yeah, I couldn't do anything. I was choice specs. There was no way for me to know that that thing had Wide Guard. Seems like a really, really bad team decision because the only thing on his team that actually takes advantage of it is Tapu Koko from Earthquake and stuff, but I guess this is fine still. Alright, so my hope next turn is that they just attack into Gyarados and let me KO them with Porygon 2. Otherwise, like, I don't think I can make a more advanced prediction than that. If I predict them to protect with Tapu Koko, then I could easily just lose straight up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go just Shadow Ball into Tapu Koko because that covers the Marowak switch in if they go for that, and then just a protect. And it's like I said, my hope is that they just attack, predicting me to not protect or something. Okay, they went for Thunderbolt. They went into Porygon, though. It's an interesting decision. They shouldn't be able to KO Porygon here either. And now that I think about it, I'm actually not in that bad of a position because Gyarados is really good against most of his team. And they go for Liquidation as well. So they're intimidated. This shouldn't do enough to KO. Okay. And depending on what they have in the back, I might be able to just recover and go for a Dragon Dance or something. Marowak. Okay, this is really, really good. Yeah, Porygon was faster than them too. So, yeah, I'm going to go for a recover and a Waterfall, I think. Yeah, because Marowak's probably scared here. I don't want to Dragon Dance because if Marowak goes for an attack, that could be very bad for me. So if this doesn't KO their Marowak, then at the very least... Or, sorry, if they protect or if this doesn't KO, then at the very least I have the flinch chance. Okay, and we get the one hit. And it wasn't a crit either. That's pretty surprising. Okay. And I should be faster than that. Okay, so now we're actually in a good position. I don't think that thing gets Thunderbolt. Okay, and he just goes for Liquidation. Into Gyarados. Yeah, and that's not going to do too much. Does a decent chunk, actually. Alright, so now we're actually in a pretty good position, I think, because Porygon can... Yeah, Porygon is really, really good here now. Because Politoed can't really do anything to Gyarados. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to go for here. Yeah, because Electric Terrain is up, and I'm more scared of Araquanid, I think. Yeah, I'm going to Thunderbolt that and go for a Dragon Dance. And I think that covers most of my options, because Thunderbolt should be able to KO an Electric Terrain and at +1. And I doubt they're Focus Sash or anything, so... Okay, they go for Scald. Is that into Gyarados? It's into Gyarados. If this doesn't burn, that's good. It doesn't. Alright, and I think we win, actually, now. Because that doesn't KO? Oh my god, this might KO. Oh. Okay. Electric Terrain is gone, but I think we're fine now. Let's see. Gyarados is actually going to KO itself with Life Orb here, too. So this is actually pretty scary. I think I'm going to double into Politoed. Because this guy isn't super high rated. Okay, and they protect Araquanid. I was going to say, they aren't super high rated, so there might be a good chance that they don't protect, or if they might protect Araquanid. Yeah, because Gyarados is going to go down, so Porygon's going to take this attack right here, but as long as they don't crit or Citrus Berry, that shouldn't change anything, I think. They flinched, yeah! That's good. That's really good. Does this KO? Okay, it didn't matter if he attacked anyways. A critical hit? Okay, that might have mattered. Because I was going to say, since he protected with Araquanid, I know for a fact that I'm faster than it. And I'm pretty sure Porygon would have gotten the knockout there regardless. But yeah, we're going to end up taking this match. Pretty scary match, pretty scary positioning in the beginning there. The wide guard was just, it wasn't something I expected from Araquanid. I figured that I could just Dazzling Gleam and sort of win the game from there. Like, the only position where it was bad is if they ended up winning a speed tie with Tapu Koko. But even if they did, I could have ended up doing what I did that match. But, like, otherwise... Oh, and I didn't mean to save that. I was going to say, otherwise, like, if I won the speed tie, I would have gotten a double knockout, and pretty much just won from there, I think. Alright, and we're going to go search for a second match now. Yeah, so that was a pretty scary match. Unnecessarily scary, because, like, I don't know. Everything's new. I don't know what everything gets. I know a lot of Pokemon get Taunt, and I know a lot of Pokemon get Wide Guard. But I didn't know that got Wide Guard. Like, usually, whenever I see it, it's using, like, Liquidation, a Bug Move, and, like, a second Water-type attack, usually. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I guess it gets Wide Guard, which, pretty cool. Now that I know that, I won't, like, fall for that again. Yeah, I mean, that was super scary, because that could have, like, easily lost me the match. Another thing to think about is if I fake outed their Tapu Koko turn 1, they also pretty much just lost, because I could have, like, double targeted their Tapu Koko to be safe. Alright, next opponent's going to be Royston. They have a Alolan Ninetales, which is Ice Fairy type, probably has the Snow Warning, which puts Hail on the field. They have Talonflame, so they could potentially put up Tailwind. Arcanine's pretty scary. Pheromosa is very, very scary for my team. Tapu Lele, and Decidueye. So, I think for the most part, the thing I'm most scared of is their Talonflame and their Arcanine. Celestial is good against everything else on their team, though. Like, he can't really KO Celestial with anything, at least in one turn, with anything on his team. So I think I'm just going to lead off with Tapu Koko. And I think I can... No, I can't... Can I lead Gyarados? I don't know. Because I could go Weavile. Fake Out is definitely viable in this position. I think I go Celestial, though, for the lead. Because it threatens Pheromosa. Gyarados for Intimidate. And... what else should I use? Garchomp can't really do anything here, and I think Weavile is a bad choice. I'm going to go Porygon, I think. So this is actually a very weird lead from my side. Usually I don't lead Celestial at all, unless it's like Weavile Celestial. But in this case, if they go like Tapu Lele Pheromosa, it means that they have to double target it to get a knockout, and I can easily just switch in Gyarados. Even sacking Gyarados in this situation probably wouldn't be that bad. Just because Tapu Koko can take on their Arcanine and their Talonflame. Although, I don't know. Okay, they go Talonflame Pheromosa, so they decided that that was a good idea to go and cover both of those options. Okay, yeah, so Tapu Koko is actually really, really good in this position, because if they have Poison Jab on Pheromosa, that's bad, but... yeah, I think I'll be fine here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Volt Switch into Talonflame. And switch into Gyarados. The reasoning behind this is if Pheromosa... most likely Pheromosa is going to be faster than Tapu Koko, and if it has Poison Jab, then it can potentially pick up a one-hit knockout. So I just want to get the Intimidate off, unless it's like Choice Band or something. I even think with Choice Band, after -1, it shouldn't be able to pick up a knockout. And he goes for Protect, so this is actually really good for me still. And I'm faster than Talonflame, so yeah, no, this is really good. Because that's a one-hit KO on... Did I say one-hit KO? I didn't mean it yet. Okay, let's calm down. Wow, now I don't know what to bring in. I think Porygon 2 is probably the best thing to switch in now. Because I guarantee he's probably going for either Tailwind or a Flare Blitz. If he goes for Flare Blitz, he KOs himself. Okay, he goes for Tailwind, so this is actually fine for us still. Because he can't really do anything to Gyarados, and he can't one-hit KO Porygon. Oh, and we know that Sash isn't on Pheromosa either, so That's also very, very good for us. Yeah, and I don't think there's any reason to set up... I don't think there's any reason to set up Gyarados here. What else do I have? I have Coco and Celestial. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to... Like, if he has the Z move on Pheromosa, then I'll just sack Porygon because I can one-hit KO them with Gyarados. They go for Protect with Talonflame, so that's also pretty scary. They go for High Jump Kick, and they hit, unfortunately. That shouldn't KO, though, even if they're Life Orb. They are Life Orb. So this is going to KO Pheromosa. Yeah, so we're actually still in a good position, because once Talonflame attacks, it's going to KO itself. And then, like, I think I think the only Pokemon on their team that can KO Gyarados is... Well, I was going to say Tapu Lele, but they probably have Wild Charge on Arcanine. So yeah, I'm just going to attack into Talonflame, and I might have to sack Celestial here. I could also bring in Tapu Koko. Because the big thing is I want to get Intimidate off. Yeah, I'm going to switch in Tapu Koko for that slot. Because I think they're just going to trade their Talonflame for Porygon, and then I think they're going to Wild Charge. Wild Charge is still going to do a lot to Tapu Koko, but the big thing is I want to get... Yeah, they just Flare Blade. So that's going to trade. I just want to get Intimidate out again, because at the very least, if they go for Wild Charge here, then it should not do, like, more than half. It actually does a lot less. So that's really good. Alright, now I'm confident that they're not Choice Band either. So they're going to bring in Tapu Lele. This is still a pretty trippy situation on my side. Because they're probably going to Psychic Tapu Lele. So I think what I need to do is... Oh, I'm not running Heavy Slam, I'm running Flash Cannon. That's bad. Yeah, that's really bad for me, because... Yeah, I'm going to have to switch in Gyarados right here. Hope that I can survive after an Intimidate. If they're Choice Banded into Wild Charge, then that's actually really good, but I don't think they're Choice Band. They don't have Life Orb either, so maybe... like, I don't think this can KO. Oh, and the Protect is really good for me. That was a bad decision on their part, because they shouldn't be able to KO Celestial here. Crit is very bad for me still. Flash Cannon into the Protect. Tailwind petered out, though. That's also really, really good. Because now I think I can just Waterfall Arcanine and Flash Cannon. Yeah, I can Flash Cannon Tapu Lele. Should I? I think I should Waterfall it, too. Yeah, because Arcanine's at -1 here, so I think they're not faster either, so I think I win. Yeah, I think I win here, as long as they don't crit Celestial. Yeah, because like, if they don't have Thunderbolt on Tapu Lele either. They go for Psychic into Gyarados. Okay, so I actually think I win here now, because Tapu Koko is going to be able to do a lot of damage to Arcanine with Volt Switch. And he has to decide who he wants to KO. So I think... Let's see, that's Special Defense? Yeah. Alright, get Eternal Leftovers. Yeah, I think I can win this. Because Arcanine's at -1, so if they have, like, Extreme Speed, then they shouldn't be able to KO Tapu Koko. I think even with a crit, they won't be able to KO either. Because I know Choice Band, or it's either Life Orb or Choice Band, does about half to Tapu Koko. So yeah, I think I can just Flash Cannon and Volt Switch. And I think I just win 100% here. I don't think I can lose doing this. Because if Volt Switch doesn't KO, then I'm going to have another turn. Yeah, so that KOs. Dang, so that... Oh! It doesn't KO. Okay, but they're going to go down from recoil. That doesn't even KO either. Okay, so this has actually been a pretty interesting match. I really like that. I haven't seen Tailwind teams being very popular as of recent. I think Tailwind is actually pretty good, but... or not just very good, I think it's very underrated. I think that too many people think that it's bad or that the Pokemon that have Tailwind are bad, but like Talonflame is actually pretty good if you think about the popularity of Pokemon like Celesteal and just Steel types in general. If you think about like Tapu Bulu, just Pokemon like that, it does like a very good job at getting rid of those. And not only that, but it gets Tailwind, which can set up for your team, and it gets stuff like Taunt, it gets Quick Guard. So maybe if you're not running Tapu Lele, you can go with Quick Guard. It has like U-turn and stuff for keeping momentum. So yeah, I actually think that might be a pretty good Pokemon. Like, not just Talonflame, other Tailwind setters are good too, but I think Tailwind's pretty interesting. I think it's a cool archetype, and yeah, I'm like really glad I beat that dude. Still really surprised that they Flare Blitzed into my Gyarados the one turn, but the fact that I was faster than both of their Pokemon was really good just because I think I just won 100% in that situation. Because if Arcanine damaged itself, I think it would have been in range of like Discharge or something, and based on the calcs that we had with the Flare Blitz that he used, he wasn't able to KO my Tapu Koko anyways, so yeah, pretty cool match. I actually really like that. As usual, guys, this is the end of the episode. If you enjoyed it, please go and leave a like. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to keep up with my content as we head towards the future, make sure you check out my social media and hit subscribe. I'm ModernGamer. Thanks for watching, guys.